Oh, my headset almost came off. Hello, hello. How is everyone? Welcome to my stream. Oh my goodness. Now I can say it actually and not in chat, but thanks for coming in, Wooly. Have fun at work. If it's fun. If it's not fun, well, I don't know. I'm sorry. Let's see. Okay, let's go ahead. Go to content. There we go. All right. Also, I hope my voice is louder than the music because I turned up the music a little bit, but we'll see how that goes. So I need to go to the gold saucer. Gold saucer. All right. Mini Catbot. Oh, I always do that. Okay. Yes. Oh man. Okay. Oh, that's pretty good. Uh, maybe? No. Okay. Be that way. I just want the 10,000. Oh man. Oh well. All right. Well then, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Oh come on. Run. Sprint. There we go. And then I talk to you, I think. Yeah, consolation. Consolation. Okay, well, that's what I get for doing random numbers. Randomize. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and try to keep doing this story to Dragonhead. Okay, where do I go here? Am I talking to, no? Is it in here? Yeah, it's Alphino, okay. Alphino! Or Chiffon. Ice Heart. Are we getting more into the Shiva stuff? I honestly forgot what happened last time. It was just a week ago and I already forgot. Oh yeah, we had a meeting with Emmerich. I remember now. All right. Emerald Quiver. Did I see yesterday's keynote? I did. It looks so good. I can't wait till more trailers come out. Because obviously they didn't release the new classes yet, but I'm so excited. I was in the middle of my shift at work, and I saw that it popped up on my phone, and so I ended the call that I was on, and I ran out to the living room, and I was like, babe, 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 we need to watch this together. I was like, it's the new trailer. You get to see updates when you're in Berlin. I know. I'm so excited. Because like at least what they did with Dawn Trail, I don't know if they did it with Endwalker because I hadn't started playing it until after Endwalker came out, but at least for Dawn Trail they made it to where they made like 3 different trailers, but it was like they were extending the trailers each time, right? Only had one call during it. Was Chef, so me and my FC would watch it together. Yeah, yeah. I had to watch it with my fiance together. I was like, babe, it's like we have to watch this together. Also, they made the main FC, or the main, that's right, the main FC, the main character, he was a Reaper in the trailer. I was like, oh, Reaper main character? Never happens. Be right back. Okay, okay. Um, wait. Oh, no, it's not in here. Is it upstairs? Oh, it is upstairs. Hello, sir. It's so much better than running. Like when I was in my Dragoon quest, just running. Delfino. Shiva. Oh, do we get to do Snowcloak soon? I really want to do Snowcloak. Uh, wait. Yeah. Yeah, the mage one. Ba-da-ba-bum. Speak with the Dromont. Oh, no, I didn't. No, Drillmont. There we go. I didn't want to talk to Emmerich yet. God, look at that sword. There she is. It's funny, they released it now, but my fiance, when he was playing like all the way up to Endwalker, he was like, I really want ECL's outfit. And I was like, I'm sorry. And then they released it in one of the patches for Endwalker. And he was so excited. Wee. Wee. Alright, I guess I don't have to go very far. Yeah. Shoop. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Oh. I just now saw the knight. We're following him, yeah. Surveying. They're in Snowcloak. Run! Okay, back. That I'll no longer need to DC hop. Oh, like, yeah, for sure. Okay. To Snowcloak? No? Maybe? Snowcloak? Maybe? I can't tell. Where are we going? No, that's not Snowcloak. You might be able to get into things quicker. Yeah. Yeah. I hope so. Hi, Vern. How are you? I'm pretty good. We just started stream. trying to get through some patches, trying to get to Shiva. Yeah. Yeah. Won't really affect EU considering there's only 2 DCs. Oh yeah, but NA, yeah, we have 4 of them. Ugh. Also, is the volume okay? I turned up the volume a little bit earlier, so I wasn't sure if it's like overpowering my voice or something. Especially combat. Combat can get loud. Gonna make a Sammy? Oh yeah, you're in your sandwich phase. It seems balanced. Okay, good. I had to turn it up earlier, so I was just like, it's a little quiet. Alright. Guess it's my new hyperfixation meal. I feel that. 100%. By the Fury. Just take me to Snowcloak. Bum, bada, bum, bum. Oh, speak with Emmerich at Snowcloak. Are we doing Snowcloak? I'm so excited for Snowcloak. Yeah, Snowcloak. Oh yeah, I can't. Shoot. I miss Emmerich. I wish he was around more. Yeah, I remember in Endwalker, I did, was it Endwalker? Yeah, it was Endwalker, where you do like the quests before you continue the story. You have to do like each of the classes quests. And we were doing, I don't know, it wasn't the classes quest for that one. It was, oh no, it was the classes quest, wasn't it? I forget. There's one where you get to go with Emmerich and fight an ice dragon because you know the final days, and you had to like you go on like a small little date with him. I was like, oh, that's cute. Snowcloak, Alphino. Oh my god, I was happy. Yeah, me too. I was like, I like Emmerich. Ida. Only my pride. Also, my fiance has the same feelings about Ida that you do, and that they should have kept Ida and not Lise. I'm becoming besties with him. Yeah, haven't even met him yet. Best friends. Exactly, yeah. Uh, Is it snow cloak time? Please tell me it's snow cloak time. Can I do snow cloak now? Yay! It's snow cloak time. We get to see the dog. Party of NPCs? No. Maybe. We'll see, depending on how... Ah, yes! Instant queue, let's go! Can I pet that dog? Instant, I know. I'm so happy. Ah, snow cloak is so pretty. Ironic, so my friend, we were doing a D&D campaign of his, and he named one of his locations Snowcloak. Ironically enough, it was before he started playing Final Fantasy, and so he had no idea that he had did that. And my character was from said Snowcloak. Because then when I started playing Final Fantasy, I was like, "Did you do this? Did you make Snowcloak based off of this dungeon?" He's like, "No." I know the music is so good. Okay, okay. Yeah. To the bear. Or is the bear not here anymore? I know they changed Snowcloak a bit, so I don't remember. There used to be a bear here. Did they? Yeah. You'll see it at the next... Oh, there's the bear. You'll see it at the next boss. They definitely changed some stuff with Snowcloak. Bear! Yeah. Or I don't remember if it's the next boss or if it's the second boss. I know the second boss has some changes too. Opens the door. It's been such a long time, you probably won't notice. The thing is, I noticed because I love Snowcloak so much, I did it a lot. And I get it a lot while doing like dailies and stuff. Yeah. So I noticed the changes pretty quick. Come here, guy. And they're not like drastic changes, they're pretty small, so. But like for the second boss, I was all like, you didn't do that before. D&D starting. Okay, have fun. Have fun with D&D. We have D&D tonight too, so I feel it. Run. All right. Rampart. Ah. So much happening. Ah. All right. It's the Yeti. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh gosh. They're self-destructing. Oh. Ah. Ooh, wait, I just remembered. Once I'm done with Snow Cloak, it immediately goes into Shiva. Ooh, I'm so excited. Wow. Let's go. Alright, we'll see how this goes. That's how you tank it. Nice. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Doggy! Ah, he's so cool. Ice doggy! Cool. Lunar Cry. Heaven's Word Roar. Better get out of the way. Yeah. Don't go behind the purple ones. And then run away. I got some items. We did it, let's go! Bye, Fenrir. Oh, sorry. Commend the healer. Commend. There. GG's. Yeah. And now it's Shiva time.
The tales do not do you justice, warrior of light.
There she is.
Yes, I know who you are, and you know who I am.
Commendations are a requirement no matter what the speed levers think. Me, yes. I have to commend. If I don't, I feel bad.
I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart.
Isael, there she is. She's so pretty.
This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light. I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost. In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good. For Eorzea, for Hydaelyn.
She's much pretty. Like, she was pretty before, but she's much prettier after the animation updates and like the graphic updates that they did. Oh, I love her eyes. Look at her eyes. There she goes. Alfina. Bam, bada, bam, bam. Hey, Menphilia. She's wearing this puffy jacket. Alphino is in his like skin tight clothes, and then I'm I'm in a suit. Oh my god, I'm so tall. Dang, look at that heel. Ah, I love these shoes. a second. Shoop. There we go. There we go. Oh. I don't know why it was so high up. Press accept it. Bring me to Shiva. I want to fight Shiva. Whee! Hello. Jeez. What am I doing? Oh, am I like going in? No. Am I blind? Oh, yeah, I am. It's right here. Oh, this Lalafell. Get up, mister. Get up. Alright, me just strutting in. Nope. Yugiri! Oh no! We got caught! How's the game going? We captured some heretics. Still on our way to Shiva. Yeah. We got Snowcloak completed, so that was fun. We got to fight a doggy. Oh, you're over here. How did I know? Bum, ba, bum, bum. Oh, here he comes. I'm just trying to remember what happens after this, because I know we beat Shiva. She's the final primal that we have to fight for a Realm Reborn. And then I think some stuff goes down with the dragons and Ishgard, so we have to protect Ishgard. And then um, we have the really long cutscene before Heaven's Ward, and then I think it's Heaven's Ward. But oh no, I forgot about the Moonbrita stuff too. Ugh. There's still so much in the patches we haven't done. Oops, yeah. So we have Shiva. Got a new quest out. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, we gotta go all the way to Gridania? Okay. Yeah, we have Shiva and Nebralis for trials left. And maybe the dragon? I don't know if the dragon is considered a trial, though. I think it's a duty. I forget. It's been so long. No. Yes. Voice? Are we voicing?
Change has come to the Garlean Empire, and we must discuss the implications.
The rumors are true, then? The War of Succession is ended?
It is. A new emperor reigns in Garlemald.
Who?
The birth and all too rapid expansion of the Garlean Empire is commonly attributed to the strategic brilliance of Solus Zosgalvis, yet he did not rule alone. Several members of the royal household also distinguished themselves during his reign. Nevertheless, it was the eldest son who stood to inherit the throne, until his most untimely passing.
I thought us fortunate when I learned that the Emperor had died without naming a successor.
This guy was introduced all the way back in A Realm Reborn?
Would that the Garlean Empire had died with him.
Also, love his hair.
'Twas the grandson and his uncle who had the strongest claims, was it not?
Indeed, yet claims count for little without the power to assert them. High Legatus Varus Ye Galvus is a respected military leader. Not so his uncle.
So young Varus has torn the crown from his uncle's grasp and taken his place at the head of the Empire.
Given the troubled nature of his succession, the new emperor will require time to seal his grip on power. Yet have no doubt but that he shall, for there are none left with strength enough to oppose him.
Since the success of Operation Archon, the remnants of the 14th Legion and the forces occupying Alamigo have done naught but fortify their positions. But you can be sure they'll be ready to march on us again, if their Emperor gives the word.
When, not if. They say this Varus was so set upon Eorzean annexation that he spoke out against the Meteor Project.
Plainly, the new emperor's intentions are of great concern to us all. I propose that we set aside the Cardinal dispute for the present, and discuss what measures the Alliance might take to prepare for a resumption of hostilities with Garlemald. Moreover, I move that we re-examine the question of how our former allies in Ishgard might be persuaded to retake their place at our side. Could Eorzea but stand as one, 'twould deal a grave blow to our enemies' ambitions.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful that they have finally acknowledged the inevitability of Imperial attack. Who knows? They may even do something about it. If only the leaders of Ishgard would follow their example and stop hiding behind their gates, praying for the coming storm to pass them by. But that is a discussion for another time. At present, I am more concerned by the fact that the Alliance's mooted preparations will be made known to the Garleans many moons before their coming. So long as the ivy eludes our grasp, no secret is safe.
Skip. Okay. Speak with Hilbert and New Gridania. No. Oh, yeah. Looks tiny compared to me. I know! I'm so tall. Huh? I love you too. I'm streaming, sir. That is not okay. Still. God. I love you too. No, I do, just not when you talk like that. Where am I going? Oh, the airship landing. Um, What? What? My God. I'm done. What? Okay, I'll help you with that later. I'll help you with that later. Give me like 20 minutes and we'll go on break. Okay, I'll feed you pizza in like 20 minutes. What's happening? He's talking dirty, is what he's doing. Where am I going now? We're going to Hawthorne Hut. Emerald Guiver. I don't want to follow Ilbert around. Okay, I'll follow Yagiri, that's fine. I just don't want to follow Ilbert around. Skip it. Skip, skip, skip. I just want to get to Shiva, dang. Shiva, Shiva. Oh, there you are. Yugiri. She's surrounded. That's right, we caught you. Speak with Menphilia. That's Mortona. All right. Oh my gosh. Just give me Shiva. Wait for the carriage. Oh, wait, is this when Moonbrita comes in? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I forget. Yeah, there she is.
Menphilia, am I right?
None other. I bid you welcome to Revenant's Toll, and thank you for traveling so far on such short notice.
As if I could ever say no to Urianger.
Moonbreeder is an accomplished Arlean scholar, and an authority on aetherite technologies. She has played an invaluable role in our search for a means to capture Ascian souls.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Let us return to the Rising Stones. Okay, I'm okay with getting Moonbreeda before Shiva. Okay, I'm okay with this. I just didn't want to follow Ilbert around everywhere in Gridania. I don't like Ilbert.
Moon! Gods, it's been ages!
Oh, longer, sister.
Joyous reunion indeed.
Well, of course it is. Moon and I are like twin sisters.
Save in appearance and aptitude.
Everyone, if I could have your attention. We have with us an esteemed guest who has come from Sharlayan to assist us. I bid Moonbreeder join us here that she might share with us her extensive knowledge of Aetherites. Also, as many of you are already aware, she has been overseeing our research into white auracite, a sample of which she has been good enough to bring with her.
Well, I had to come, didn't I? You'd have to be bloody daft to turn your nose up at a chance like this. Where better to conduct my final tests than a land so steeped in ether you can taste it?
'Tis plain the passage of the years hath done little to dampen thy youthful spirits. And nothing at all to reform thy youthful manner.
Boom.
Oriange, where in the hells have you been hiding?
Unhand me.
Oh.
I come all this way, and that's what you have to say to me. I much preferred when you were pleading with me to drop everything and hurry to your side. What was it you said? None save thee can satisfy this need.
Oh God.
Go on. Thine artless attempts to misrepresent mine all too innocent motives do thee little credit. Mine intent, as well thou knowest, was but to impress upon thee the gravity of the circumstance. Lest thou doubt, a deiform entity shall shortly be summoned, save if thou and no other grantest my compeers thine aid.
You still haven't found it then, your missing Aetherite?
We have not. No. We know that Iceheart teleported to an Aetherite not far from the first. Yet even after careful analysis, we could not locate the second beacon. We now suspect that the heretics destroyed the second Aetherite to impede our pursuit. Our allies continue to scour Snowcloak for Iceheart's sanctuary, but we have no guarantee that they will find it. Yet it must be found, for even now Iceheart prepares to call upon Saint Shiva.
I'm sorry, but if the Aetherite's been destroyed, then that's that. Although, you're absolutely sure she used the first Aetherite, are you? She didn't just use teleportation magics?
One of our own bore witness to her escape. I can say with absolute certainty that Iceheart used the Aetherite.
In that case, there might be a way, so long as the ethereal current is still flowing.
Truly? How?
We use the current to recreate the beacon. As you know, Aetherites are a bit like lighthouses. We use them to reconstitute our physical forms when crossing the ethereal sea. Without them, we'd lose all sense of direction and our essence would dissipate. However, we don't rely solely on these beacons. There are currents of ether which flow between them, currents which help guide us to our destination. Now, these currents will gradually dwindle away to nothing if an Aetherite is destroyed. But if even a sluggish flow remains, we could theoretically use it to direct a surge of concentrated ether towards the void left by the beacon, and thereby fill it up again.
Like opening the floodgates to fill a dry riverbed. Though, correct me if I'm wrong, but would we not need a veritable reservoir of ether?
In concert, we might manage to carry sufficient volume, yet that is not my chief concern. To direct the flow of so great a volume of ether with the requisite precision would be a nigh impossible task in itself.
I barely succeeded in facilitating travel to an unattuned beacon. That which you describe sounds considerably more difficult.
And dangerous. Every person who has attempted to teleport in this fashion has died in the process. They, however, did not have white aura sight at their disposal. I can use it to channel all the ether you can give me into the aetherite. However, white aura sight cannot retain ether for an extended period of time, so we would need to infuse it immediately beforehand. Just so you know, I'd confidently give this plan better than even odds of success. And if the worst comes to worst, your people won't suffer.
Though it risked the lives of our best and brightest, we have not the time to seek other options. If the ethereal current still flows, we shall carry out Moonbreeder's plan.
That's the spirit. Let's roll the dice.
Moonbreed is so cool. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. All right, going back to Corthus. Sniff. Sniff, sniff. I smell a trial coming. Smells like a bitch in here. How you doing, Dio? You just woke up. Was busy last night building a campfire. Ooh. Are you getting ready to go camping, or was it like a backyard thing? Backyard campfires. Okay. Ah, here we go. It's Shiva time. Do you see cool meme reference? I have. Sorry, hold on. Let me. I haven't heard it before. Hold on a second. Oh, is it the like, what's your name? Tony? Ezekiel? Fuck you, Tony? Yeah, okay. I get it. That makes more sense. Alright, let's try to get this going. Yeah. I know which one, now I know what you're talking about. I had to like look up Ezekiel meme and then it came up just fine. So that's probably what it's called. I don't know. Let's see. It might also just be called the Tony and Ezekiel. Yeah, Tony and Ezekiel. That's funny. The only name you remembered? Yeah. What's your name? Tony! What's your name? Ezekiel. Fuck you, Tony. Alright. 10-minute queue time is not as bad, but ugh. Don't you bring my mother into this. Well, I will say, since we have to wait for a queue, I'm going to go on a quick break so I can feed my fiance. And then I'll be right back. So go ahead and like get a snack, get a drink or something, use the restroom. We'll be back shortly. All right. See you soon. Okay, I'm back. Hold on. I just realized that like chat is very small. Um, Shoop. Shoop. Move that like right there. It doesn't need to be that small. There we go. And then back into the content, it can be, let's see, where's the chat? There you are. I don't think I need it super big, but like right there should be fine. Small? I'm not small. No, I'm not saying you're small. I'm saying the chat window. I guess it's the term. The chat window is small. So, all right, let's try queuing up. Oh, I do want to portraits. I have one for Dragoon, but not for Gunbreaker. So let's. We're ants in a colony. Yeah. Let's see. 200. Haha. I can see it. All right. So we're gonna go background. We have. Yeah, plundered green, and then frame. Do we need a frame? Oh, we'll do fade to black. Such a handsome boy. I know. Oh, and then standing. Okay, we have. He's angry now. I should, since I'm Gunbreaker, I should probably do something because I don't have victory pose yet. Dude, fucks. Look at that pose. I know. Let's see, should we... How should we have it? Like that? Like he's looking down on you? Just do like, look at camera? Oh yeah. Such a fuckboy pose. um... How should we make him look? Nah. Nah. I know annoyed is like, yeah. Oh, there we go. That one works too. Okay, let's pause the animation though. There we go. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. I swear I turned off Autobot, but it's whatever. um, let's increase the green lighting a bit. Zoop. That, and then... here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Where's the up? This is the up and down. Yeah. Like that. There we go. Save. Automod hates me. Automod really hates Alistair. Really hates Alice. It's like anything she says, Automod is like, no. Ooh, hold on. I could, because I'm here. I can go Camp Dragonhead real quick, because I have to be here to put on another glamour. I got this too, so I could do, yeah, update. Hello, Yosh. How goes it? What's funny is that you're notorious for being blocked in anyone's chat. That's fair. It goes, how we doing today? We're doing okay. We finally got to Shiva, so now we're just waiting in the queue for Shiva. Look who's 1 hour and 40 minutes late. You're not late, Yosh, it's okay. If you were busy, it's fine. Ooh, I wonder... Oh, it's not dyeable. Okay, never mind. Yeah, he's just an hour and 40 minutes early. It's fine. Yeah, Yoshi missed it. I got instant queued for Snowcloak, but now I'm in like a 10-minute queue for Shiva. Where did my instant queue go? Oh dang, a queue? Yeah. The duality of solo queue. I would solo queue, except the story requires you to do it with other people. But also, you have to be like a higher level to do it. It might like you don't have to be, but I'm only level 63, and it's level 50 content, so it's still pretty difficult. Like, hold on. Actually, let's try this. Let's withdraw. I don't think it's gonna work, but let's try. Unrestricted party, so I can go in by myself. Okay, we'll see how this goes.
You should never have come here, warrior of light. I labor only to forge a lasting peace.
Yeah, League, that's
A
understandable.
peace you would deny us out of ignorance and blind faith.
Oh, I love Phase
No
1's
matter.
theme.
If it is our fate to be at odds, then it is mine to strike you down. We whom gods and men have forsaken shall be the instruments of our own deliverance. Partake of my flesh. Fill this vessel with your
Why did she look so derp?
walk amongst your brothers.
My character's cringing at her. He's not cringing, he has a headache.
O Saint Shiva, still the hatred within our hearts and bless us with eternal grace.
This is an emote, by the way, in this game. I really want it. But it costs money. There she is. A headache that looks pure deception. That looks like pure deception, yeah. Oh, I love this song so much. Bum, 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 bum. So we can fuck her? No. We can fuck her up. Or they should try to. We'll see how this goes. I'm down for rough play. Oh, oh. Oh, get out of that. This has gone a lot better than I thought it would. Not gonna lie. Oh, look at that. She's turned into a paladin. I cast fireball. I'm not a black mage. Oh, I forgot about the ads. Watch me say that and immediately get nuked. Yeah, that's my luck though. Oh, she turned into a paladin again. Oh my god, those are snow giants Hercules, right? Ow. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Ooh. Is she gonna step on me? She's gonna step on me, guys. Step on me! Woo! I got stepped on! Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh my god, I got hard. Dio. Chill. You're acting like my fiance right now. Calm down. He would say something like that. No, I didn't hear you. What? We got the kitty besties. Hi, babe. It sounds like you're making two best friends today. Yeah. This is supposed to be an epic fight. We're just talking shit. Yeah. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to defeat her. The real question is, did this count as story progression? Well, yeah, you can do solo content in this game, but you have to be somewhat of a higher level, because if you do it at the same level as the content, then it does give you a little bit more health, but it doesn't really help you that much. I could do solo with NPCs, not for trials. At least not for trials this early. Because you can do it with Heidelin, but you can't do it with, like,
no
Shiva.
Sacrifice is too great if it brings an end to the violence. Mine is the righteous cause. You fight in a war you do not understand. A pawn of liars and schemers. And they are no less ignorant than you. following the creed of their fathers without question, never thinking to ask why. Trapped in a delusion of their own creation and blind to the truth.
Oh, yeah, before I continue. So earlier, Ree and I were talking, and Ree was saying something, and I was all like, oh, you remind me of my fiance. And she's like, yeah, we could be friends. And I was like, yeah, you guys haven't even met yet. So yeah, Ree is one friend, you're the other. So that's the context. Yeah, you guys have the same thing, yeah. We do want to end so to give context on what's happening, if since the story is kind of all over the place. Ysael is trying to stop the war between the Elysian and like the Ishgardians and dragons. But she's on the dragon side, and we're like on the Ishgardian side, so we're kind of butting heads. But we're both trying to stop the same conflict in two different ways, and she doesn't like the way we're doing it. So yeah.
Warrior of light, redemption is not beyond us. We who walk before may lead those who walk after. Seek the keeper of the lake. See with eyes unclouded.
Oh my god, I forgot about Miss Midgard's armor.
Do not squander Mother's gift.
So instead of talking to us and compromising, she decided to try and kill it. So we mock her a few times to sort of calm down. Yeah, so because she's been fighting this for a long time, as where we just joined in, and yeah, she just now said, "Do not squander Mother's gift," because she has the echo just like we do. So she's blessed by Heidelin just like us. So she can see what's going on in the past just like we can, and so she saw like the relationship between Racevilger and Shiva way back in the day, which was like a peace symbol between Ishgard and dragons, was the relationship between a dragon and an Elysian. And then Shiva ended up passing away, and that's kind of what sparked the war. Yeah. That's from what I understand. Yeah. There could be a little bit more to it than that, but I just forgot because it's been a while since I've done Heaven's Ward content. But we're still in a Realm Reborn, so they're really like hinting into Heaven's Ward at this point. Weird ass plot, yeah. It gets explained more in Heaven's Ward, but we're not there yet. There, she said it. She said what Heidelin tells us all the time. So she thinks she's doing Heidelin's will by protecting the dragons, and we're like, but we need to protect the people too. And so, yeah. She said the thing, yeah. And so, like, our goal is to try to protect everybody, but we're on the Ishgardian side at the moment.
And so the vessel withdraws, a predictable outcome. Nevertheless, La Habrea will be pleased. How unfortunate.
Fucking Asians. Always ruining everything. Mobreda. By the 12 you're alive, trust me, I am just as shocked as you. Where are we going? Okay. Whee! How did you do that? I got no idea. Oh, yeah. This is the legit that Wait, this is legit, that Sonic theme? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. What are you doing? I don't know. How did you do it? I have no idea. Um. Oh, wait. Is it still up here? Do I still need to talk to Drill Mount? Eh, eh. Yeah. Guys, there's a dragon in here. There's a dragon. Or have you seen the Ungended Knuckles versus Sonic edit from the trailers? No. I don't think so. I can look it up later, but no. Oh yeah, another thing. We're only so we're on Ishgardian's side right now because we're trying to convince them to join us in our fight versus Garlemald. Because they're kind of like a solo like uh, city state right now, so they're just by themselves, and they're like, no, we want to be by ourselves, and we're like, but we need your help, and they're like, no, no. So we're trying to help them do their stuff so they can help us do our stuff. Just a few second clip. Yeah, I'll look at it after stream. Let's group up and beat them up. Exactly, it's what we're trying to do. See, that's what we're trying to do now. In Stormblood, we're like, oh, but we should join forces with Garlemald. And then Garlemald's like, no, we want to kill you. And we're like, but why? Harsher font. What's up? Gosh, be careful. Oh yeah, Coco, you can't have the forbidden garlic. You're a puppy. No. No garlic for puppy. Us? But why? We want to be besties with them. That's exactly why I don't want to be besties with you. Yeah, that's basically Garlemald. And it's funny because watching the cutscene, you're like, oh, they kind of make some good points. Not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, I keep doing that. Voices? Are we voice acted? Or no?
On behalf of the Holy
Yes.
See of Ishgard, allow me to express my deepest thanks. Never before have we been required to contend with a primal. Indeed, there were fears in some quarters that our knights might not be equal to the task.
The voices, they don't stop. The thing about this game is that the voices do stop. They're like never voice acted. It's crazy.
From what we have now learned of these beings, I can say with certainty that we would have lost a great many men had the Scions not intervened.
Then the argument for preemptive action should be self-evident. Perchance now you will reconsider my proposal.
So much
that
money and no
Ishgard
voice
move
actors.
against Motherland.
Yeah, so they didn't voice act every single cutscene. They voice acted only specific important ones, and I'm like, but why not the entire, like, whatever. It's fine. Because they what? I know. I know it would be expensive, but they have the money. That's true. They didn't at the time. Throughout like the expansions, they have more cutscenes with more voices because they can afford it. But back then, it was still pretty new. It's fine. We're not salty. We didn't want this.
Ere we first met, a similar proposal was tabled, but the Holy See decreed that we were to observe, and that military action should be taken only in self-defense. All things considered, it was not an unreasonable decision. Since the calamity, 2 vigils have fallen to the Horde, while Garuda has never shown any inclination to storm the gates of judgment. Which is why this unprecedented crisis and its resolution may prompt a change in policy. You who have faced these primals know well the threat they pose. Ishgard did not. Not until now. And there is naught like a brush with death to change a man's outlook.
You're gonna be lurking. Okay, thank you for the lurk.
At the very least, this should silence any lingering objections to our arrangement with Revenant's Toll. The Holy See may even feel moved to grant us its formal endorsement.
So far as it is possible, the Scions shall be compensated for their service.
We should be grateful for any aid you can provide.
As a gesture of good faith, I shall withdraw my previous request. Your people are doubtless needed elsewhere.
That will not be necessary. We too have a vested interest in watching Dravania's movements.
I see. Once more, I must thank you.
Sir Emmerich, if I may, do you truly believe that Midgard's-Oma could return?
The heavens are a window unto truth, but those who interpret their movements are not infallible. I requested your involvement as a precautionary measure.
But of course, you sought an excuse to compensate us from the first, mindful of what would happen if Revenant's Toll were taken by your enemies. Ishgard is not wont to aid its neighbors, but that does not preclude it from manipulating them to serve its own interests.
Choose your next words carefully.
Do you know what sort of man becomes Lord Commander of the Temple Knights? One who comes from good stock. I did not. Yet here I am now. Why do you suppose that is? Because I swiftly learned to tell the difference between words, deeds, and beliefs. You are correct, Master Leveilleur. Ishgard desires to see Revenant's Toll flourish, as it would present a troublesome obstacle to our enemies from the south.
We are so glad to be of use to you.
As we are to you. Ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement, lest we forget, one born of necessity. The dragons grow more restless by the day, and the heretics harry us nigh without cease. We have contended with such troubles for centuries, but there are limits to even our endurance. Yet as a pauper is loath to part with his meager possessions, the leaders of Ishgard are not wont to render up their trust to outsiders. But with perseverance on our part, they may yet be made to see the light. Nevertheless, one must take care when walking the road less traveled.
Wise words, Sir Emmerich. I shall make a point to remember them. I must apologize for my earlier outburst. I hope it will not sour our good relations.
Not at all. You but spoke from the heart. I trust you understand that at times my duties may prevent me from meeting with you. On such occasions, my second-in-command will speak for me.
Lucia, at your service. Pray excuse our reticence. We are but wary of speaking too freely, lest our sentiments be made known to our enemies. Know that the Lord Commander and I are of one mind. For the sake of Ishgard, and of Eorzea at large, I pray our peoples can put aside their differences. Those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future.
Should aught befall one of our shipments, pray inform Lucia immediately. You may also relay to her any words you might have for me alone. Not being of Ishgardian birth, she owes no allegiance to any noble house, making her as near to incorruptible as one can find in my homeland. Suffice it to say, I trust her completely, and so may you. Which reminds me, Lord Orchefort, if you would be so kind?
Certainly.
In times such as these, trust is ever in short supply. Mayhap this will go some way to rectify the problem. The results of our investigation into the heretics' recent attacks, as well as our interrogation of the merchant you detained.
Sir Emmerich, I cannot thank you enough.
Think nothing of it. Ishgard may be many things, but it is no friend to Garlemald.
Did I not tell you to have faith, my friend?
Arshafon's such a bro. Is it PvP? There is PvP. I just don't do PvP, but it's mostly story and then PvE with other players. If you want to watch my other VODs, I did post them on YouTube. Oh, Alphino, you're over here. All right, where are we going? Oh, we're going to Revenant's Toll. But yeah, like there's a story, and then you can do dungeons and trials and raids with friends. But you have to unlock them, you kind of have to do the story. There is a bunch of side content and side stuff, like talking to this guy actually specifically. You can unlock harder versions of previous stuff. So like, oh, is he just gonna? Oh, he's just gonna have this in cutscene. I guess later on, but you can speak to him later. You can unlock harder versions of certain trials that you've done. I actually just a couple streams ago did the Crystal Tower raids, which is this thing right here, which is required for you to beat the story, is doing the Crystal Tower raids. And then you can get like mounts and yeah, Dragon Mount. Yeah, I had to work for this one. Yeah, there is PvP in the Duty Finder. I just don't have it unlocked. So there's different like things that you can do. So there's like capture the flag. There's like team. I don't know how, like deathmatch, I guess. Like I can show you the world. Yeah. And then yeah, the raids, trials, dungeons, and then you can do like dailies to like level up some more classes, because you can get different jobs, which are the different classes you can play. I only have 3 right now, so burn it to ashes with fire. Yeah, it's really fun. The story is really good. Obviously, like you have to, especially where I'm at, like at Reborn, I'm still like in the beginning, like of the game, and I'm level 63. Because there's a Reborn, Heaven's Ward, and Stormblood, and they're all free technically. You can play for free all the way up until level 70, which is the end of Stormblood. And then you have to pay for the other expansions, so you got to pay for Shadowbringers, Endwalker, and Dawn Trail. Yeah, and it's available on PC and PlayStation. It actually just got released on Xbox, but I think it's still like in beta. I think, I forget.
Words cannot well express how glad I am to see you return to us hale and whole. Needless to say, I am most eager to hear your account of that which occurred in Curthis, assuming you're ready to speak of it. Excellent. I shall summon the others at once.
And of course, there's fashion.
Iceheart used her own body as a vessel for a primal soul?
I believe around 8.0 they're bumping the fridge hop to Shadowbringers. Yeah, I think so. So you can go up to level 80 for free. Which is so fun. Shadowbringers is really good.
Master Louisoir's writings make no mention of such a possibility. Can we be certain this entity was a primal?
She giving Riku? Oh, now that you mention it, she is giving Riku vibes.
As certain as we can be that good King Mogomog XII was a primal, I should think. Both were ostensibly summoned.
Let's not quibble over definitions. Of more concern is the implication that Iceheart retained her will, even after she was possessed. We are talking about a mortal, wielding the power of a primal.
It can't possibly be that easy, can it? There must be some sort of sacrifice required. Or maybe she's just special?
What qualities this woman possesseth, I know not. But full sure am I that she was groomed for this role. Few are privy to the secrets of summoning, and but a single party standeth to profit from their dissemination.
Well, I wouldn't presume to comment on how the lass came to know about summoning, but I will say that what she summoned was a primal. The readings were the same, or near as damn it.
These outfits kind of slap. At least for this expansion, they're pretty good. They're okay. Later on, they all get different outfit changes, so they look much better later.
Strange as it all sounds, it's really no different from what you faced before.
Then mayhap it is time that we re-examined our previous encounters.
Pack your things, Ida. We're going back to Gridania.
Yes, sir.
About Iceheart's final words to you. Hear, feel, think. Hydaelyn speaks to her as well. If Iceheart is blessed with the power of the Echo, she will doubtless have used it to further her goals. Or could it be that it was a revelation granted her by the Echo which first set her on this path? She did say that the Ishgardians were blind to the truth. Do you think she has knowledge of the origins of the Ishgardian-Dravanian War? It would do much to explain her unwavering conviction.
Did not the Lady Iceheart implore thee to seek the Keeper of the Lake? And did she not imply that in so doing thou wouldst come to see with eyes unclouded?
It's so surreal. I can't hear, read, and have no idea what their names are. It's so true. Mobile sucks. Okay, so this guy that was talking, his name is Oriage. And that's probably not... if you look at his name, that's not how it's spelled. And this is Minfilia.
Who reigned for centuries on end. But he is dead and his wisdom lost to the ages. Unless the Ishgardians' fears are well founded. It would seem we have yet another reason to stand watch over the Keeper of the Lake. For a mercy, we are well positioned to do so.
I wonder... Oh, no, okay.
Iceheart, Shiva, Ascians, and Midgard Zoma. I shudder to think how they're all connected.
And now they're all gone. Bam, bada, bam, bam. Quest complete. Yeah. That happens a lot. pretty sure you just had a conversation. There was more before the conversation, but yeah. It ended with the conversation. Wish I can get XP from talking. Me too. Speak with Ilbert at... Oh, I have to go to Blue Fog? Blue Fog. Hold on. Boop. There we go. I can see this better now. Blue Fog. Alright, Ilbert. Guess I'll talk to you. Leveled up. Plus 0.5 charisma. Wow, how generous. Alright. Alright. Ooh, green aura. Yeah, I love the dragon. I'm guessing the map doesn't have stamina. No, it doesn't. It would be pretty awkward if you flew over a volcano and ran out of stamina. Yeah, that's true. Oh my gosh. Eh. Spam, spam, spam. Always be casting. Oh my god. There's so many. Alright. Alright, we did it! She's trying to play the victim. She's like, you caught me. I was born into poverty.
I've heard. Truly bothersome business. No, I do not foresee a problem on that front. The main concern is Reborn. There is no telling what the brute might do. Have the Blades watch him in the flames day and night. You may leave the Sultana to me. I shall personally attend her grace.
This little shit.
Sever one of the East Aldenard trade routes. That ought to keep Lolorito occupied for a while. Nanamo Unamo. For my sake, pray be a good little Sultana to the last.
Bam, ba, bam, bam. Speak with Menphilia at the Rising Stones. Whoa. Bam, ba, 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 ba.
Welcome back, my friend. I have already received word from Alfino. To think that Flame Marshal Huayu was the Garlean agent. I know not what to say. Together with Reborn, Aline lent us much needed aid at the time of our order's founding. She was particularly passionate about the need to tackle the primal threat. When we discussed the subject, her eyes fairly shone with determination. Whatever else she may have been, I choose to believe that it was her true self with whom I spoke then. But now is not the time to dwell on such matters. I have an important announcement to make regarding our effort to defeat the Asians. We shall begin as soon as everyone is assembled.
We're all in a meeting again. Let's go. One more meeting.
My thanks for coming, friends. Moonbreeder, the floor is yours.
By now, I'm sure you're all familiar with White Auracite, the miraculous material that'll allow us to capture Asian souls. Back at Snowcloak, we verified its ability to absorb vast amounts of ether. Alas, it leaves something to be desired in the area of stability. The stone can only store ether for a short while before expelling its contents.
In addition to Auracite's inherent limitations, we must needs be wary of our enemy's strength. Our foe draweth upon an infinite wellspring of power. Even should we succeed in entrapping him, the stone will not long contain his wrath.
Meaning that, if we want to kill the swine, we'll have to be quick about it.
What's up? What? Why are you looking at me so? Huh? In 30 minutes? 30. Sure. We get this together. Yeah.
'Tis our belief that an Asian soul may be permanently undone if smitten by a sufficiently concentrated burst of pure ether.
Hi, Badger. Good to finally catch one of my streams. Yeah. I'm good. How are you?
The only trouble is, we can't say for sure how concentrated the burst needs to be. Without knowing how much ether an Arcean soul is composed of, we're basically guessing.
Our sole clue lieth in thy struggle with La Habrea.
During that encounter, Heidelin bid you forge what she called a Blade of Light, a weapon which took the form of a luminous stream of energy.
What's up? Okay. That's fine. Oh, yeah. That's fair. Yeah. I'm good. Just woke up from a nap. Getting mauled by starved cats. Yeah. I feel that. With a dog, though.
Based on your description, we believe the blade with which
Welcome
you
to the
vanquished
waking
your
world.
foe was composed of ether. Admittedly, your victory proved ephemeral, as La Habrea was able to use a crystal of darkness to flee into the space that lies between our world and the void. The fact remains, however, that Heidelin placed the means to destroy the Ascians in your hands. Be that as it may, it would be unwise to assume that she will do the same when we next encounter such a foe.
Quite so, my lady. We must needs find the means to forge our own blade of ether, one to equal that which Heidelin did benevolently bestow upon her champion.
What kind of dogs? I have one dog. He's a corgi. I don't know what he's mixed with, but I know he's mixed with something. I did put him in the pet channel, if you wanted to check that out later. He's in there somewhere, in the mess that is other pets. And then, yeah, I get that sometimes the waking world isn't too courteous. Yeah, he's a corkster.
That is all well and good, but it seems to me that producing such a blade will require a prodigious quantity of ether. Whence will it come, pray tell?
Corgis are cute. I love corgis.
Oh, what if we had two pieces of white aurosite? One to trap the Ascian, and the other to store the ether for the blade.
Oh, nice try. But it's as I said, the stone won't hold ether for any length of time. We'd still need to collect the stuff there and then, sorry to say.
And therein lies the rub. Finding a way to create the blade whenever and wherever we choose.
It would seem more research is in order.
I'm
Nod.
going to linger a while, perform a few more tests on the aurosite. And I could do with some help. Urianger, why don't you lend me a hand?
Mine apologies, but I am required at the Waking Sands.
Why?
Lady Minfilia hath given me sole charge of the premises. 'Twould be unseemly to leave them unattended.
Sole charge, you say? So you're basically alone there, then? Well, that settles it. I'll just have to come to you.
While you were afield, word arrived from the Sharlayan motherland. You will recall that a survey party was dispatched to investigate the incident at the Isle of Val. What they discovered was troubling, to say the least. According to the report, the isle has been erased from existence. 'Twas as if a hole had been torn in the very fabric of reality.
Aye, yet the mystery endeth not with the isle's disappearance. It hath come to light that a number of scholars in various other locales were reported missing at a similar juncture.
What's more, they all had something in common with the head of the students of Baldessian. Every last one of them was researching a phenomenon called dimensional compression, or the rejoining as the ancient texts call it. I'll be damned if that's a coincidence.
Oh my gosh. They hinted this all the way back in A Realm Reborn?
All indications suggest Ascian involvement, but I sense that a force greater still is at work. The entity the Dark Beings call the One True God.
Yeah, I know that.
We must pray that my dear friend Kryle regains consciousness soon. If she bore witness to the Isle of Val's final moments, she may be able to shed some light on this mystery.
Dun, 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 dun.
Following the calamity, the forces of the 14th Imperial Legion entrenched themselves in strategic locations across Eorzea. So swiftly did they accomplish this, it was suspected that they had received help. To think that it came from Huayu, my right hand.
There is more. We have reason to believe that Huayu didn't deal exclusively with the 14th. She also answered to a higher authority in Garlemald. But this higher authority could not have been the Emperor. By consenting to the Media Project, Solus Zos Galvus showed himself to be more concerned about preventing the spread of primal influence than claiming Eorzea for the Empire. He would happily have seen the lot reduced to ash.
What? That doesn't sound like him. Especially when we... Never mind.
He believed
Spoilers.
a number of high-ranking figures within the royal household were against the decision, but that they knew better than to oppose the Emperor openly. Of course, this didn't prevent them from making clandestine provisions, in which Huayu played a part.
Alas, these provisions did not prevent Dalamud from falling, and the ensuing chaos changed the face of the realm forever. Yet Eorzea survived. To all intents and purposes, the Meteor Project had failed, and the Empire was left to rue its lack of a decisive means to eliminate the primals. Until, that is, it stumbled upon the Ultima weapon.
Even before the accursed thing was dug up, it seemed to me the 14th had the might to overwhelm our weakened armies. Yet they chose to hide behind their walls. Why?
The Black Wolf was wary of making the denizens of Eorzea desperate, lest more primals emerged to bleed the land. The discovery of the Ultima weapon, however, emboldened him to resume his war of conquest in earnest.
But there was one in Garlemald who believed that Van Belsar's actions were premature. One who stood higher in the Imperial Army's chain of command. He ordered the Legatus to halt his advance, only to find that the Black Wolf had slipped its leash, and that the 14th now acted alone. In a bid to bring Van Belsar to heel, he used the agent he had planted in Ul'dah prior to the calamity to undermine the Legion's efforts.
A man who outranks Van Belsar, yet opposed the late Emperor's decision to annihilate Eorzea. This could only be the former High Legatus of the Garlean army, now known as Emperor Varus Zos Galvus.
Oh, okay. So the grandson.
He was Huayu's true master.
But one of several in actual fact. We've learned that even as Huayu served the Empire's interests, she sold Imperial secrets to a certain faction in Eorzea. In so doing, she helped to maintain the status quo, thus prolonging the conflict. Considering who stands to profit from war, it isn't hard to imagine who her other masters were.
Seven hells! You mean to say that she was a double agent?
Triple, if you consider her services to Van Belsar and the new Emperor as separate.
As neatly as these pieces seem to fit, one aspect of the puzzle remains unclear to me. By whose will was the Marshal feeding intelligence to the heretics? And try as I might, I fail to see how aiding their cause would profit either her Imperial or monetarist masters. Could it be that another hand is at work here? If so, Huayu must be made to reveal whose it is.
Not only have I lost a trusted friend, now I must interrogate her as a stranger.
Not a pleasant task, I grant you, but a necessary one. Unless we weed out the ivy, root, stalk, and stem, it will simply grow dark.
I know that full well. Those closest to Huayu have already been detained, and I will question them alongside her.
General, pray keep in mind that there may be unwitting abettors among them.
All will be treated fairly. On that you have my word. Those who are innocent have no cause to fear.
You have ever been a friend of truth, General. I hope the unpleasant task of weeding out falsehood will not detain you too long. Though it be for the sake of Eorzea, doubting one's comrades is poison to the soul. And with that, I take my leave.
Just a reminder, by the way, Alphino is like 14. He's a child.
All these years, I've been made to dance to their tune. How could you, Huayu? How could you side with them? Those cankers who take from this land and give naught in return, who use their power to disempower and grow fat while the people starve. I know you can hear me, monitor scum. Your crimes will not go unpunished. They have purged this land of your sickness before the eyes of the 12. I swear it.
Look at the Mukul and the Chocobo.
I shall have no further need of you this day, Your Grace. I fear that not even mine own chambers shall remain private for long.
Has the situation grown so grim?
Ever since he proposed the Cartano Reclamation Bill, Teleji Adeleji has risen to greater prominence upon the backs of impoverished refugees. The monetarists were ever united in their pursuit of profit, but the man's actions have torn a rift in their ranks. They snap at each other as rabid dogs. Yet now is not the time to be bickering among ourselves.
If this bickering is a threat to law and order, might you not have grounds to dissolve the Syndicate?
Would that the solution was so simple, Admiral. Alas, my moving to dissolve the Syndicate is certain to spark outrage among the influential merchant class, whom the Cabal represents. This would serve to exacerbate the current unrest, and peace would slip still further away. Be they rich or poor, natives or refugees, all who reside in Uldar have a right to pursue happiness. It is the duty of a ruler to protect this right. If I am to perform my duty, I must needs tread warily. It would not do to make enemies heedlessly. Were Lord Lolorito here, he would doubtless say that I have my head in the clouds.
A ruler is required to take a wide view. Try as we might to cater to all needs, some will inevitably be overlooked. As such, there shall ever be citizens who feel aggrieved. It cannot be helped. But as you have informed us, the monetarists take no view but their own. They hunger for power while the masses starve. In the absence of a common cause, it seems beyond any one individual to make Uldar whole.
And the presence of a Garlean agent within the Immortal Flames only makes matters worse. Even accounting for Uldar's historic reliance upon mercenaries, such a grievous breach of security is unprecedented. I fear this business will provide the monetarists with a rod to beat Rauban.
Eorzea can ill afford for the Immortal Flames to be dampened now. Ere long, the Garleans will turn their ravenous gaze toward our lands once more. If we are to resist their might, our nations must stand together. Yet for this to happen, our nations must be whole. Can naught be done to improve the situation in Ul'dah?
The true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her citizens. Alas, the citizens shall never know these things, so long as their lives are ruled by the ambitions of the few. The monetarists claim to represent the best interests of the people, but in sooth they desire only to manipulate them for their own selfish ends. For the government to serve the people, it must be formed of the people. For Ul'dah to move forward, it is not only the Syndicate that must be dissolved.
Nay, you jest.
My friends, it was for no other reason than to make known to you my intent that I requested your presence here. When I make my declaration to the people, chaos shall inevitably ensue. As the last monarch in the line of Ul, I make unto you this request. Help Reborn to preserve order and protect the people. Forsake them, and you forsake yourselves. For a strong Eorzea will ever have need of a strong Ul'dah.
Your Grace, are you certain of this?
There is no other way. When the time is right, the nation shall become a true republic. Both royalists and monetarists shall cease to be. Ul'dah will no longer belong to kings or queens or merchant princes, but to her people. Reborn, forgive me for casting aside all that you have toiled for in my name. Beyond this gesture, I am powerless to help my subjects.
Just a girls' night out, casually talking about, you know, turning her nation into a republic. Anyway, what are we doing? Why are we not able to talk to her? Oh, I need to complete... Oh. I need to complete the old trials on hard mode. I think this is also where it requires you to do Crystal Tower, but I've already done Crystal Tower, so we're good. Okay. Alright, we gotta go talk to Oriage, I think. Oriage. Alice, what is that emote? What is that? Give me that. Oh, wait, no, I don't have to talk to you. Wait, where do I need to go then? Oh, I need to talk to Thancred. I see. Time to go to Little Alamigo. Okay. I was like, am I even going to the right place? I am. No, I didn't join a fate. Bam, 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 bam. The Bowl of Ember's hard. All right. There it is. I was like, where is the Bowl of Embers? Let's see if this counts. It probably won't count. Although I did say that about Shiva. Alright, Ifrit. Let's get it. Whoa, that was weird. Oh shoot. It's laggy. Oh, how convenient. Okay, the lag has stopped. Holy crap. Ah! Whew. We did it! Solo content. Now. We can at least start this Gerudo one. Oh no, I need to go back to the Waking Sands. I think we talked to Papa Lima. Yeah. Right over here. Alright, now we gotta go to Corthus. All right. Okay, And this is where we're going to end today's stream. It's back in Limsa. I'm not having a stream tomorrow. I'm going to have some quality time with my fiance because we haven't had that in a while. So no stream tomorrow, but I will see you guys next week. We will be raiding out. So let me see if I can find someone to raid out to. Let's see. Let's go raid. Who to raid? We got Dio. Yeah, he just started, so we can go do that. So I will start raid. Okay. That should... Yeah, there we go. All right. So, anyway, hope you'll have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great week next week. And we'll see you guys next Saturday for some more Final Fantasy XIV. See if we can actually finish the patches. I don't think so, but we'll see. Because it's a process. If we don't finish it by Saturday, I think I'm not going to do Baldur's Gate, and we'll just finish the patches on Sunday. But if it's still a while, then I will probably just do it. But anyway, yeah, have a great one, and we'll raid out. So, bye.